Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you're new to the channel, hey there and welcome to you. My name is JGuardo1, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the worlds of virtual. And I'm very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of newcomers, welcome you fresh to a Guardian Studios experience here on the YouTube channel. We are diving back into the new world, my friends. The new world of Crumbach, where we have a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. And why is it raining? Why is it raining? Hey, Leo. Good to see you, my dude. Good to see you. Glad you could make it to the stream, my man. How you doing? Doing alright? I hope so. I hope you're doing real good, my friend. Clear some space around here for sorting out the animals. I've got all my animals, but they're all jumbled up in one small section. One small paddock. It's not conducive. Not conducive to farming them. Oh no, ouch. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing good in spite of having to deal with something like that. I wish that it hadn't been... I wish you didn't have to vacuum up water, but... I'm glad to hear that aside from that, you seem to be doing well. I was seriously playing with fire going after that trident guy. But I'm determined to try to get a trident off of these morons. Ow! I may have to make an iron spear to help me fight these Nimrods. Come on, Nimrod. Yeah, there goes that guy. Hey, listen! Chicken jockey! It has returned! The chicken jockey has returned! Good to see you, my friend. Glad you can make it, Ellison. Hey, thank you for the rules, Leo. Always appreciate when you do that, my friend. Oh, that's the animals moving around. I hear this thumping and I'm like, what in the world is that? And then I look over and I see the animals moving and it's like, oh, it's them. Did not realize they could be that loud. Alright, one bucket, one iron pick, one shield, and an iron spear. And we'll put the rest of the iron away for safekeeping. In the early game, you've got to have a shield. Actually, if you're playing hard mode at all, I recommend having a shield. Ellison, you say guess what? And I ask you, what? You don't know how logic works? You don't know how... Oh, there she goes again, phasing through the ground. She used to do that a lot. Oh, come on, game, let me sleep. I don't want to be awake. I want to sleep. I don't want to be stuck in the rain. And I'm hoping that if I sleep, the rain will go away. I like the spear. It's definitely better at higher tiers, though. Higher tier spears are definitely better. They can do more damage. Oh, come on, game. Let me sleep. Dagnabbit. This is not keep J-Guard from being comfortable time. This is let J-Guard sleep so the rain goes away time. Ow. The strain of my voice there was not comfortable. Did not feel good. Well, thank you, Ellison. Thank you. I still don't see how I'm the best that you know, but I appreciate it. Alright, so much to do. I've got trees to chop, I've got animals to separate and organize. I've got a chest that I could probably divide into multiple to organize my items. Oh! Oh my gosh, I see the lower half of this guy's legs and I'm like, what in the world is that? That was kind of weird. That was kind of weird. Well, I appreciate that, Ellison. I really do. And I appreciate the chaos. Makes things interesting. I never know what's going to happen next. Really? I wish you could make actual proper pets of axolotls. I just had this thought. I wish you could, because then I'd have a whole bunch of them. A whole pack of them little water kittens. Just swimming around, tearing up these drowned, so that I don't have to deal with those frustrating morons. Oh no, don't send Timmy. Timmy's one of the zombie kids, right? Don't send him, please. He'll just cause all kinds of pain. Speaking of pain, here's Painin! Good to see you, man. How you doing? How are you? Been a little while. You been doing alright? I sure hope you have. I hope you've been doing real good, my friend. It's good to see you. Alright, I think it's about time I try to get these animals separated and organized. So, put those things in there, put that in there, grab this, grab some of that. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, 3. Boop. And now we make some paddocks. Don't need a big one for the chickens, and I want to keep them as far away from me as I can. So we'll put chickens in a little 4x4. I could put them in a 3x3, but... Oh yeah? Thought something that'd be cute for a baby chicken? Do tell. Do tell. Nugget? Oh, it's... Oh, that's funny. I've actually thought about doing something like that. You know what? Because I'm not going to farm the chickens as much right now, I'm actually going to give them just a 3x3 like I was kind of thinking of doing. Hey, I'm sorry. The chickens are the noisiest and most annoying of the animals. Besides, this is mainly me just trying to separate them. Separate all the animals. Uh-huh, we got a drowned. Get out of here, dimwit. Yeah, they updated the pig noises. Pigs didn't used to sound so realistic in this game. At least not that I remember. Not that I'm complaining. I actually think that's kind of cool that they updated it. Hey, Ham! Good to see you, man! Wow, we got a bunch of familiar names coming out of the woodwork now. I like it. I like having familiar names come out of the woodwork. I actually gotta move this pen over. I think the main animals I want to farm are gonna be the sheep and the cows. Sheep so I can get a bunch of wool for any projects that'll require it. And cows for meat. I didn't make that as long as I thought I did. Because this is going to be the cow pen, and I want it to be a 5x5. Ideally, I want that for the sheep, too, because like I said, that's the other one I'm going to be farming a lot of. Ah, gotcha, Ham, gotcha. No feek! Hey, we got another familiar name in the chat. Sweet! We're getting so many people back in the chat. I love it. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, Ellison, that is so mean. What's next? Are you gonna tell me to name the other one steak? Or ribeye? Actually, that oddly sounds fitting. Yeah, I did. I saw that. Oh, nice! Sirloin of beef. Oh, that's worse. That is so much worse. Alright. Actually, that is not a... Is that a 5 That is a 5x5, isn't it? No, that's a 5x7. That's why something seems off about this pen over here. It's a 5x7. And this is off too. This is a... Oh my gosh, did I make a 6x... I made a 6x6. Hamburger. Alright, well, first thing to do is gather up the things I need to lure the animals around. So we need wheat, seeds, and potatoes. And I need to get out my leads so I can grab the specific ones. Here, piggy. You're gonna be first, pig. Excuse me, pigs. I'm gonna move the pigs first out of everybody. Come here. That's right, come around to the gate. Enter. Good. Wait a minute. Please tell me that I have both pigs in there, otherwise there's a problem. I think they're still working on the sulfur update, Ellison. I think that's still being worked on. But I could be wrong. Oh, that guy just cost me my stone spear. What a jerk. Okay, they are both in there. Alright, let's go ahead. Get you two to start breeding. Come this way, chickens. Why is there only one? What happened to the other one? Chicken? Come. Come hither, yon foul friend. Come along, and come inside. Step into your new home. No, into your home. Yes. No. No, they... Oh my gosh, look at that. It's a little peep. It's a little peeper. Oh. It sounds adorable. Okay, you don't want to be in there? So sorry. Alright, so that's the pigs and the chickens. Now I gotta separate the cows and the sheep. It should actually be pretty easy. Well, listen to that little chicken. Listen to that little chick. It's such a sweet little sound. Peep, peep. Do you have a question for me, Nofik? What is the question? Please, ask your question, and if an answer I can provide, I shall do so. Potentially, depending on what it is. I mean, you have to understand, I don't do face stuff, so I'd have to figure out a way to do that, even if it was just you guys having to settle for hearing my voice. But I wouldn't be against doing something like that, doing reaction stuff. Give our chickens just a little more room. Wow, okay, they deal a lot more damage than I thought. Oh, pardon me. I apologize. Oh. That did not feel good. Thank you. And thank you for, yeah. And I'll have to take a glance into, what you mentioned there. Amazing Digital Circus. I think I've heard that in passing, but I don't know what it is. I may have to give it a look before I can actually decide if I'm gonna do a reaction to it. I gotta research it a little. Won't do any research that spoils it, but I don't know if it's gonna be something that I do a reaction of. We'll see. Alright, animals are separated. Next order of business would be crops. See, this is the downside. With where I'm situated, I do not have a lot of room for doing stuff like this. But I don't want to clear away the trees, or completely flatten this area. Could make this area into dirt and set up crops down here. In fact, I think that's what we're gonna do. Make a campfire. I'm gonna put the campfire up here for now. Put a few potatoes on it to bake. Grab some wheat. Feed the cows. I like some of these new noises that I'm hearing from the animals. It's cool. Make an extra stone pickaxe, because I don't want to use my iron one yet. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! They died! It died! That was kind of funny and yet somewhat, morbid, I guess? This is kind of my, temporary mining operation right here. Hello, Easy! This is a solo world, but you are welcome to stay in the chat if you would like to. Always happy to chat and discuss things. Gotta look for something here. Aha, there it is. Okay, so copper is more plentiful at level 48. So I'm actually deeper than I need to be. This whole thing is deeper than I need it to be. Yep, there goes the stone pick. Oh, snap. Okay, well, there's clearly not enough room for that, so... So the note that I just looked at about where copper is most plentiful could be wrong, or it could be a matter of I just happen to be in an area that's not great for mining at that Y level. Or both. It could be both. Make a kind of a hub space here. Guess I'll be mining for iron after all. I was planning to focus on copper, since that's not as good as iron, but it's more plentiful. But I guess I'm digging on the iron Y level. I might as well be looking for iron. Huh. Thank you for letting me know about that. Thank you for telling me about that, Paynon. That is you, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. It is you. Sometimes I forget. I see the name and I'm like, is that him? And then I double check when you said earlier that it was you, and I'm like, oh, yep, that's him. Aha! Iron. Just what I needed! Though again, not what I was originally looking for. I'll take a little bit of lapis. Why not? Aha! Copper! So I'll have iron and copper to work with. Good! Excellent! That'll make things a lot simpler. Now, how much do we have? 28 copper. That's enough for... Wow. Yeah, that's plenty. That'll take care of some of our needs. We'll keep digging until this pickaxe breaks. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There we go. Ah, dang it. Right. Right at another vein of iron. And it's a good vein, too. Alright. Let's run back, head back to the surface. Hopefully nothing is spawned that'll be a problem. We will definitely have to find an opportunity to make some kind of stair blocks so that I can go up from this mine a lot easier. I was underground all night. Cool. I'm good with that. I am. I'm good with that. Alright. Gonna need to check my coal supplies. Do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do. Boom. Pop. And cook the copper. Cook the iron. Stow away the lapis and the other stuff. Yep, this was what I was afraid was going to happen. I'm already running out of room. Well. An easy fix for that is to start some organization. Lapis, iron, gold, and the diamond horse armor and nautilus shell. Those are all going to be classified as valuables, along with the rest of the copper ore. They're going to go in there. Foodstuffs. As in the stuff that is actually edible. Can go in here. And yes, I'm throwing hay bales in there because wheat. That's where I'll put cooked stuff whenever I cook food. Multiply the cows. Good solid start. Tempted to build a platform over here that can serve as space for the garden for now. How's everybody doing anyway? Everybody doing alright today? Everybody having good days? Hopefully nobody's having any kind of bad days. We don't want people to have bad days. We want people to have good days. And nothing else then. Nothing but good days, if you please. Give me them good days. Good days, with good thoughts, good times, fun times. Alright, let's see here. Need potatoes. Need seeds. And I need a hoe. Let's get to it. See, I know I'm gonna have to deal with these guys all the time along the coast here, but there's nothing I can do about them. They're just gonna be annoying neighbors. You know the kind, those neighbors that are constantly bugging you about nothing, that are playing music at unbelievable hours in the night without any regard for if it's going to wake you up or not. Those kind of neighbors. The ones that complain to you, or rather complain about you, when you go and try and ask them to please turn down the volume. Try to make you feel guilty for disturbing them, when they were the ones at fault. That's the kind of neighbors that drowned are. Whoa! How did the cow end up outside? Oh, I bet I know how. I'll bet one of the baby cows got outside the fence because it was up against the fence, grew, and then was able to walk out. Which, if that's accurate, and that's kind of sad, but also kind of funny. Water. Alright. This potatoes can go there. The rest of this stuff can go in here for now. Eventually I'll figure out somewhere better to put all that. I'm gonna end up needing a lot of slabs, because I think my plan for now is to build my bedroom, because I'm gonna need a bedroom before I need anything else, at the peak, towards the peak of one of these trees, and then from there I'll build the other parts of the space as I go, once I figure out what I need. But when I go to build up this plan of mine, this giant jungle tree house thing, one of the things I want to do is make a couple of the trees be bigger, like thicker. I'll recreate the design of the big trees as a 3x3 size tree, because I want to make it so that there's a chute going up one tree's interior and a chute going down inside the other tree's interior, so that I can use those to get down to the mining area that I'm going to end up digging out. And that's the plan, because that'll give me more room for platforms on the outside of the trees. And it will also mean being able to have easy access to an underground mine, particularly if I go all the way down to the diamond level. Alright, let's see here. Go ahead and make some of my armor. Let's go with... Right. Iron chestplate and leggings. The helmet doesn't seem to matter, so we'll go with a copper helmet and copper boots. I'll make a copper axe and a copper pickaxe, since I'm running out of sticks. Prioritize those. A mix of armor. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Ow. Climb up to the top. Might as well go ahead and start gathering up the leaves now, right? I wish I'd thought about it sooner. Huh? Oh wow, that is faster. That feels a lot faster than I was expecting. Huh. Nice. Very efficient. Forgot for a moment there that it's raining. I guess to a degree it's a good thing I didn't chop up all those leaves for later use. If I had, I wouldn't be getting more saplings. breed the cattle. Okay, so it seems like they must have done what for the cows and the other animals, what they'd already done for the wolves, made it so that they could all have personalities that decide how they sound. Huh. Oh, if that's the case, that is awesome. And I like it. Need charcoal for processing stuff. So I gotta start cooking up some of the logs I've been collecting. Oh, it is so hard to be... This is part of why I don't like the rain in this game. It darkens the sky and makes it so hard to tell when it's actually nighttime. It sounds so weird. It sounds so out of place. And yet, I love it. I'm gonna have to make a chest, set up a chest for non-edible farmables, like sugarcane, cacti, and saplings. Oh, and bamboo. Listen to them. That is so weird. I may end up having to have a whole separate area specifically to put the animals, just to get them away from me, with how noisy they now all are. Still gotta keep the chickens as far away from me as possible, though, because they are so loud with their little tappy feet. You ever listen to the chickens in this game? When they're walking around, their feet are so tappy. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like they... Ugh. There we go. Alright, so it's a start to getting all this organized. There's still a lot of work to do in that regard. But I know I'll be able to get it going. Unfortunately, though, that is all the time I have for right now, everybody. I would keep going, but I got some other stuff that I need to do. But don't worry, I will be back as soon as I'm able to be for another session of Crumbach. And until then, if you guys want to let me know how much you enjoy the content, if you want to show your support, make sure to leave likes, comments, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It's all free and you can change your mind later. Just don't forget to smack that bell. And until next time, everybody, I am JGardo1, your guide, your bard, and your humble host into the world's virtual. And I'll see y'all next time right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!